Hey guys, welcome to today's Battle of the Foundations. Well, today we're going to be trying out the brand new Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Radiance Foundation, and this has hyaluronic acid in it. Awesome. Love hearing that. This comes in 12 shades. It costs $12, and just like their previous foundations, it also goes by the same shade range. So I'm in F4 for this. I am in F4 for their previous, the Conceal and Define, and also for their Fast Base Stick. I have loved both of these, so I'm really excited to give this one a try. And then I also picked up the matching concealer for it, but this I got in a lighter shade, so I got C3 because I wanted to go just a little bit lighter under my eyes. I do have that on right now, along with the Makeup Revolution. This is their cushion stick for color correcting. So this is in the color orange. If you haven't seen me use this before, that's what the tip looks like, and then the product is inside. So you have this little sponge. I find it easier to just take a brush, tap it on there, and then rub it under my eyes. Using a sponge does not work very well with this. So, and it's very pigmented. You need just the tiniest bit. And the nice thing is that concealer completely covered that orange. So if you remember, that's the color I started out with in my eyes, and that concealer covered that. So amazing. Okay, as always, I will use a sponge on one side and my Morphe Y6 brush on the other. We'll see which applies better. What I do appreciate with this foundation is their previous one, the Conceal and Define, had this massive doe foot applicator. And the sound it makes just sounds gross. So this one now has a pump on it. So thank you very much for doing that. All right, let's get going. I'm going to squirt a couple pumps out. I haven't used this yet, so pump a little bit. And let's go in with the sponge first. Now this is supposed to be really good for drier skin, but it can be used on any skin type. The fact that they added hyaluronic acid is to help get some moisture back into your skin. Okay, see, this is a great shade for me. And using the sponge, it looks really good. It feels very cooling and hydrating on my face, actually. I don't know what the finish is supposed to be on this, and I just used a regular primer. I didn't use one that's mattifying. I didn't use one that's glowy. Just went in. Okay, wow, that did a great job of covering everything. So let's give the brush side a little shot here. Stipple it in first and then buff it. Oh. Okay, looking at the coverage, I feel like I did a little bit better with the sponge side, surprisingly. So I'm going to go just a tad bit in here, see if this will layer up. Let me use the sponge. And if you see my hands are purple for any reason, don't be afraid. I just went out and picked a bunch of blackberries. Oh, that's so pretty, guys. Blends in really nice. Okay, let's see if this dries. Oh, it's already drying down really good. If you're the type that doesn't like to use powder, I think you'll really like this one too. All right, let's get some concealer on, finish that part up. And this also has the large doe foot applicator on there, just like their previous one. you suffer from dry under eyes, this is going to be one you really like. I've used this one other time and I really enjoyed it. It did not crease on me whatsoever. Really looked good. I do like to let it dry down just a little bit before I go in with powder. And of course, I'm going to use my Joa Selfie Ready powder, translucent powder, to set that. Okay, let's do this. Wow, that looks really good. I like that concealer a lot, an awful lot. So that might become a new favorite. Okay, let me set my under eyes because I want to see how this looks with everything set. And I want you guys to see how it looks with everything set. So make sure I don't have any last creases in there. Still a little tacky back in here where I just put a little bit more. Everything else is really settling down really nice. I don't want to use for the rest of my face. I'm going to go back to an oldie but a goodie, I think. Okay, this is a product I've not used in a hot minute, so and it's so beat up looking. But this is the Urban Decay Velvetizer. This was meant to be an actual primer that you put on prior to putting on your foundation, but it's a powder. And I really enjoyed it as a powder because it's so finely milled. So before I do that, I'm going to go back in with my sponge, just tap out a few areas. And I'm going with this. Remember how I said I was going to start doing a shop my stash video? So I'm trying to use just some of my products that I haven't used in a long time and seeing if I'm still in love with them or not. And this is one of them. Okay, that is completely dried down. Let's take a look close up and see how things look. Wow. Ooh, this is so pretty, you guys. I think I found a very good winning combination between my concealer, foundation, and a powder. This looks so flawless. Okay, let me get you guys zoomed in so you can see too how this looks. So hold on one second. It's a cloudy day today, so I'm not going to get a lot of sun, but I think I am going to try going out there and getting some photos in natural light, see how this looks for you guys. And then I'll also finish up the rest of my makeup, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and this is the completed makeup. Before I go over what my feelings are on the foundation, let me just quickly go over everything else I have on my face. So as you know, I use the new Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. For my bronzers and blush today, I use the new Wonder Beauty Trip for 2 palettes. So I have this one in, this one's Bellini. So I have, this is my bronzer, and then I mix this blush with the other blush, which is the Daiquiri palette. So I mix that blush in because that was just very pigmented, very pigmented, so you really have to be careful. And then this shade of the bronzer I use just to contour in the hollows of my cheeks. And of course I use my normal Smashbox Spotlight palette in Pearl just to highlight a little bit, just a little bit today. And then kind of in keeping with theme with the Makeup Revolution, I went in with 2 of my singles that I have. This one, I have these shades in, And you can buy this palette online, by the way. And then this one is a palette I already owned, and these are some of the shades that I use. So in this one, I used this shade in the brown, and then the other colors came from the other palette. For my brows today, I went in with my Joa. This is a Precision Brow Pencil in blonde. And then I used the Kokie Brow Mascara, also in blonde. For my lashes, I primed with the Marc Jacobs primer. And then I did get a full tube of the Milani highly rated mascara. I'm not a fan of it. This is 3 coats, guys, and I used a primer. I can normally get away with just 1 coat of my other mascaras that I like and the primer. This is 3 coats, and it says it was supposed to really help curl them, and mine keep falling down. So, and my lower lashes really don't even show all that much, so kind of disappointed in that. And then for my lips today, I first went in with the Makeup Revolution. This is their Pro Supreme lipstick. This is in the color Instigator. So I put that one on first, and then I went just a little bit on top because that was a little more maroon and I wanted to kind of bring it down to the warmish tones. So I went in with the NYX Suede matte lipstick, and this is in the color, oh, Brunch Me. It took me a second to find it. So that is Brunch Me, and those are both very creamy, very, very creamy, comfortable to wear. And of course, set everything with my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So I will have all those items listed down below for you, along with links if you're interested in purchasing any of these items too. So let's go ahead and talk about the foundations. Holy moly, is this beautiful? Is this just not stunning? It's gorgeous. It really is. I love the hyaluronic acid in here. My skin already feels like it's getting moisture in it. It's not tacky at all. It's not drying. Nothing is dry anywhere. It's just teeny tiny, settling into my smile lines. Marionette lines or accordion lines. Those are the accordion lines. But it's just not settling into anything, and it just looks so beautiful. I love it. Love, 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 love. And you can't beat the price, $12. And the concealer, holy moly. For my dark under eyes, it did such a good job. Let's look up closer. Yeah, it's not settling into my lines or anything like that. What I also like about this foundation is it doesn't have a glow to it, but it has a bit of a radiance, I guess is the best way to put it. So it's got more of a satin finish, even though I went in with powder. So I think it just gives that extra little bit of oomph to your face, which kind of helps make everything look a little bit more natural. So very, very pretty. All right, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And of course, if you're new to my channel, or if you just haven't subscribed yet, please take a moment and hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it. That way you'll be notified when I upload new videos. That is every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. And on Thursdays, I always do a different battle of the foundations. So I have several foundations sitting here waiting for me to test out. But if there are any foundations that I've yet to try yet, and you'd like to see me try them, please leave me a comment down below. I would love to know what you guys want me to try out. And if you have any comments or questions or ideas for videos you'd like to see me do, please leave those as well. I'm going to do my best to start answering your questions here that you've left me. I'm just so busy still in the process of learning this new job, and it's just taking up a lot of my time. So anyway, thanks so much for watching, guys. As always, I love you, and until next time, bye-bye.